Hi everyone, there's been a question on number 12 which asks you to convert from rectangular to polar coordinates. And again, I apologize if the camera is shaky. I'm trying the best I can. And I have a dog sitting in my lap, haha. Okay, so you start with x equals y squared over 3. So the first thing I did was I multiplied both sides through by 3, and I got 3x equals y squared. And then from here, I converted to polar coordinates. So we know that x represents our cosine theta. So that gives us 3 our cosine theta. And we know that y represents our sine theta. So that's going to be our sine theta squared. So from here, I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can do it. So I distributed the 3, I multiplied out the r sine theta. So that gave me 3r cosine theta equals r squared sine squared theta. So you know how I am really opposed to dividing by a variable? I'm not going to lie. Cheated, saw the answer, and I was like, how'd they get rid of the r? But this happened to us earlier. We were doing a problem from the book. I can't remember what it was, but they divided by r. So for right now, that's what we're going to stick with. You should also know that, this is not the kind of stuff that you're going to see all the time in calculus. So I'm not going to be super concerned about whether or not you divide 3 by r. Okay, anyway, so I'm dividing 3 by r. And that gives me 3 cosine theta equals r sine squared theta. So, I'm sorry, this is super shaky. So from here, generally, you want to isolate r, so I divided both sides by sine squared. So that gave me 3 cosine theta over sine squared theta equals r, and then you can use that cosine over sine is cotangent, and then you're left with 1 over sine, which is cosecant. So you end up with 3 cotangent theta cosecant theta equals r. Okay, so that's number 12 on the worksheet. I know there are a couple other questions, and so I will post solutions to those soon.